News that with WorldTech Academy, and we're doing a quick video right now on how to debug JavaScript using Visual Studio. So this is going to be principally useful for your node exercises, and let's start with this first one. So we've got exercise 0, which is this mimic function that's just supposed to return any string that they give us except return it added onto itself. So starting off, let's just see how it runs right now. So we can call a function by just giving its name and then passing in the value that we want to give it. So let's say car, and let's put, say, var car is the result of that function. Alright, so let's save this. Now, in order to run code in the debugger, notice on the left side we've got these 5 major icons. To see all the files, we click the file icon, but then to debug it and run that code, we just click on this bug. So we just need to click this play button. It'll bring up this over here, and then it'll run all of our code. So let's actually console.log the value of car at the end of the program. So in order to make this code run again, we can either press the restart button, or we can just press F5. Should do the same thing. Alright, so looks like the value of car is 1. However, we're not trying to deal with numbers here. We actually want it to be car. So should return car. Alright, so it's not working the way it's supposed to, so let's see why that may be. So one of the most powerful parts of this debugger is the ability to add a breakpoint. So you see how when I hover over here to the left of a line number, you get this dark red dot. If you click there, then it actually will create what's called a breakpoint. So let's run this program. So we notice how this whole line now is highlighted yellow, and it didn't used to do that before. It stops the program before running this line. So what we can do is we can hover over any variable we want, and it will show us what the value of it is. So since we passed in car, the mimic right here, the value of this parameter is also going to be car. Now, if I hover over value, it's not defined yet because this line 14, hasn't run yet. So to make it run the current line, you just click up here, step over, and then if we hover over val, it now has a value of 1. Alright, so if we step over again, it goes down to this console.log. It doesn't run the console.log yet, because remember it stops this line, the highlighted line, before it runs. Now if we say that, okay, I'm done having to step line by line, one of the things you can use, you can just press this play button again, and it'll just finish running your program until it finishes the program, or until it hits another breakpoint. So let's do that again. So stopped at this first breakpoint, and then if you hit play, it will stop at the next breakpoint. If we hit it again, hit the end of the program, and it's done. Alright, so we still have this problem where car should return car. So how about we return string, and let's add back this debugger here. So run that again. Okay, so this is going to return car, and the way you can get rid of a breakpoint is just by clicking on it. You can add it back by clicking the same spot again. Alright, so we're close. It's just saying car. So let's create a new variable called var final string, and let's set it to be string plus string, and then let's save that, see how that goes. Alright, so final string, perfect, has exactly what we need. However, if we step over, you'll notice that actually what we returned was string and not final string, which is why when we finish, it's still printing out car instead of car. Okay, so let's finish that. And then rerun the program. Alright, now it's going to return exactly what we want it to return. And there's car. So this was, a pretty simple example, but the important things to remember are that you can go to this debug tab, and then you can click on this play button in order to actually run your program. And then in order to make your program stop at specific spots so you can examine and see what's going on with your code, you can put a breakpoint. And then, once you actually have your code stopped at a breakpoint, you can examine different variables, and you can also execute your program line by line and see exactly what's going on. Alright, and so there you go. That is how to debug using Visual Studio.